Welcome to San Antonio by Night. This is a campaign for Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition, although it does have some changes from the original lore and story. Frankly, it's my city, and I designed it. And the design of this city started well before 5e came out. So there are parts of this story that may not fit in, but we really do hope that you enjoy it. I am Rose, and I will be your storyteller for this campaign. I want to start off by saying that I have had, and the players have had, an extensive amount of conversations about what we are and are not comfortable to do. And we strongly encourage anyone playing any type of role-playing game to have safety conversations with their players. In tonight's episode, we would like you to know that we are offering trigger warnings for the following things. We'd like to invite you into tonight's episode of San Antonio by Night. Before starting the episode, we'd like you to know that our group has had extensive conversations about consent and triggering. Please know that we have our own set of safety standards that you may or may not understand. There will be breaks or transitions in the video that may not be super smooth because we have made a decision to protect the children that are in people's homes, the content that may or may not upset our players, because ultimately it is not about entertaining you. It is about our players having fun. Though we love you and we appreciate your support, my top priority is that they feel safe at my table. Vampire the Masquerade is a dark game. You play the villains. You are, in fact, the monsters. This particular story has a lot of themes of watching someone lose their humanity and slowly become the monster that we all know vampires to be. This story in particular starts with human people experiencing the beast within them and the powers that they now possess for the first time. Vampire is a story of politics, prestige, intrigue, and challenge. Challenge to one's own self and to society. But most of all, it's really about watching the person who's experiencing these changes walk through some of the darkest parts of their soul. And so it is for that reason that I will hold my players' safety above all other things. Welcome to the city. Ladies, welcome to San Antonio by Night and our special bonus episode as we bring in our last player. So I am Rose and I will be your storyteller, and I will allow the ladies to introduce themselves. Katie?
So I am Katie. I am a mama, and I'm a bit of a nerd when it comes to all things RPG, TTRPG, all the things. I am Dungeon Mistress Katie on TikTok, and I am a burlesque dancer as well.
Yay!
Oh, nice. I didn't know that about you.
Oh yeah, and super queer, so like that's the thing that I am. But yes, that's the thing I do.
Excellent. Pearl?
I'm Pearl. I'm also super queer. I go by Linen and Spice on TikTok. I am a chronically ill disabled, very queer person of color, neurodivergent. I think that's all of them. Yeah, that's a lot of labels. That's me. I play Claudia Braithwaite on this beautiful vampire stream. But tonight I'm just the reaction reel. Claudia won't be taking part in this story tonight.
Right. Yeah, and it is with sadness that we share with you that Eve Me Alone will not be our other player. Katie has lovingly stepped in, and we are very, very excited. I'm super excited about your character, and I am ready for the mix that you have added to this particular crew. So as we step into tonight's episode, typically or traditionally in our episodes, the ladies have been waking up on September 5th, but we're going to take a little slight step back in time. You see, there was an accident, and so one of our particular crew was woken up early. So the events of tonight take place on September 4th.
Okay.
Sylvie, as you start to wake up, you realize that you're in a extremely dark, very wet area. You seem to be sitting kind of in a pool of water. Your body is stiff. Your head hurts like hell. And you have a deep, deep hunger, thirst, pain in your throat. You're not really sure what that means. And I need you to roll a Rouse Check. So a Rouse Check is a D10. You'll roll a Rouse Check every evening as you wake, and it checks to see if you can sustain your hunger at its current state, or if you go up another hunger. A success is anything over a 6 or above.
Yeah, no, it's a 4.
Woo!
You're welcome.
Somebody finally failed the Rouse Check.
Of course it was me. It would definitely be me.
Okay. You have two options. Traditionally, what happens when you move from hunger 4 to hunger 5 based on a Rouse Check, hunger 5 is the top level, you immediately go into frenzy. You have two options. You may play out the frenzy, or do what is referred to as riding the wave, which is where I, the storyteller, take over your character until you feed.
Okay. And if I were to choose to frenzy, what would that look like?
You need a vampire, right?
Right.
So that is where basically you will do anything, and you have completely taken over, like the beast within you has completely taken over until you run across something that you can eat.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm here for this. I am here for it. I will play out the frenzy.
Okay. Excellent.
This is our first frenzy, so excited.
I will say, I do want to just let me check really quick, because you can, situation, the frenzy test is presented, the player may choose to not resist and thus ride the wave. In this instance, the player can keep control of their character, but must play out the frenzy to its completion. So yeah, that's what I'm giving you the ability to do.
Okay.
Okay, so you wake up as you realize that you are beyond hungry. You are in a cave. First you couldn't look, like you couldn't see anything. It was pitch black, and you squinted and you frenzied, and now you are ravenous, and you are starting to hiss like a cat. And you realize that your hands are becoming more and more claw-like. You are underground, but because you snapped into this beast mode, suddenly now you can see in the dark. There are things attached to you, and you are underground, and there is rock and all kinds of things in your way, but there appears to be a path that you could claw your way to.
Okay. So I'm gonna start doing that. I'm gonna start just digging with my claws, apparently, that I've never had before. Just digging my way out, past all of the rocks, all of the dirt, and I don't know how I can do it because there's just so much weight, but it doesn't feel like it's heavy, but it should be. It doesn't feel like it though. So I'm just gonna push my way out, and just as absolutely maddening as it is, like I'm getting crap in my face and crap in my eyes, and like just get the fuck out as soon as I possibly can.
So as you dig through the rubble, you kind of bust through this section that you were in, and you realize that there is like a tunnel. You seem to be in a deep cavern, but off to the side there's a pathway that looks like you're in have you ever done underground tours of caverns? Okay, so on the other side of the cavern you can now see that there's a pathway out.
Okay, so I'm going to do a quick scan to make sure that it's not, I want to, like, obviously there's a pathway out, but just on the off chance that there's other things around me, like obviously I'm very hungry, so I want to make sure if there's a small animal, if there's a person there. I just want to see if there's somebody around.
The closest thing you see is like some bats, and you're not sure, you don't think you can get to the bats.
Okay, all right, so I will leave the bats for now, if I can't reach to them, because although I do have these claws, I can always try to climb the walls
if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to climb the walls and get to the bats.
Okay. You took cat leap, didn't you?
A cat's grace, yes.
Nice. You push off the ground and can see, like, you jump really far, but your brain hasn't caught up with that. You're just taken over. You jump really far and you swat at one and you take one down.
And I just rip its head off and start drinking its blood.
Excellent. All that does is give you enough blood to go even crazier. Yep, great. For sure. That is excellent. Exactly what you wanted. That was exactly what you wanted. This is what you need. And you are pretty sure that the only thing left in this cave are bats, and there's got to be a bigger animal to eat at the top of this cave.
Fantastic. So I'm going to go ahead and go toward the light at the end of the tunnel, basically.
So as you're running, right, you're like looking. Yeah, there's definitely like this is like been done by people. Like people have adjusted this cave, and you come out the top, and there is a parking lot and a like a gift shop after you get to the top. And wouldn't you know, the night guard is locking up the gift shop.
Do I have any kind of weapon on me other than my claws and my teeth? Do I have anything else?
Not that you know of.
Okay, so I'm going to be as quiet as I possibly can and get up behind him and break his neck, and then just start tearing into him and Excellent. Eating everything and drinking everything and just massacring him.
Perfect. So you rip this guy's, like, snap his neck and just dive in, and it is like just gory mess.
Is he a big guy? Is there a lot of him?
There's enough, right?
Okay.
It's a decently sized man. As you're closing out, you realize that as you're eating, you're like, oh, this guy is bigger, but mostly you're just like starting to calm down as you just drink this man dry.
Okay.
Like dry. And there are, chunks of body. He's not really whole. You pretty much mangled what was this person, and although his face is still, it's like scratched up and stuff, it's not going to be a great experience for whoever finds him.
Sure.
As you start to come out of that. So I need you to put your hunger pool down to 1.
Okay.
No. You were at 5 to 2.
Okay.
And you need to lose a humanity because you killed this guy.
Sure. Humanity point.
Lose a humanity point.
Okay. And I'm at a hunger 4 now? Or
no.
Hunger
2.
Hunger 2.
Yeah.
Got it. All right.
I can't believe this just happened.
I'm here for it.
Okay. So, as you come out of it, right, you are like, okay, I just killed somebody. We've been here. We've done this. You recognize that you're like, there's something about your features. Like, as you look down at your hands, you realize that, like, your hands are more claw, like, if you touch your face, you kind of feel like you have more of like an arch, and you look down and you realize that you are not in clothes that you would normally wear. You are in what can best be described as Viking armor. It's leather that comes up around your neck and comes down. Then it has scale mail across the chest, and over the shoulders you have a piece of leather that like scoops onto multiple sections on your shoulder and wraps around and has a wolf's tail as kind of this side fur. It comes down your body and comes to a point, and you're in leather pants and high knee boots. And if you give me just a moment.
Damn.
Shit I could never have afforded. I'm not sure where this came from.
Right. Oh, I closed it. What would you like to do?
So now that I'm calming down and I'm realizing what I've done, my immediate instinct is to cover this up.
Sure.
Because I've been here before. I mean, I've never eaten somebody before, but I have had to cover shit up before. So I'm gonna look around for some place to put him, whether it's down into a storm drain or if there's some kind of hole or cave. I don't know where I am, so whether I could even like put him back where I came from, whatever is the easiest.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Certainly there is that. You're kind of in like you're in a parking lot. There is the gift shop to this place, this taverns that you're at. It is the Cascade Taverns is what it's listed as. And there's like an area that's kind of gated off, and then the caverns go down from there that you just came up from. You feel like you probably could stash this body down where you were, you just saw this man locking up, so he's definitely got keys to this building.
Sure.
And potentially other areas.
I don't want to have him in a place that's easily found, so I don't want to put him in the gift shop. So I will go ahead and dig him a shallow grave and just put him where I came from and pat the ground.
Okay, so you're gonna go back down in the cavern?
Not down in. I'm just gonna like put him like just kind of put him in there. Like, I'm not gonna go in myself. I'm just gonna like put him in and walk away.
Okay.
I'm not interested in necessarily giving him a burial. I
Sure.
just kind of wanted him to not be where, people can find him and it can get back to me.
Sure. Okay.
Not sure how, but I feel like it could somehow.
Yeah. So you're gonna dig up the ground, and then is there anything else that you want to do while you're there?
Take his keys. I want to make sure I have his keys. I don't know what they go to other than the gift shop, but I'm always looking for a place to crash because I don't have a place to crash, so it might be a good place for me to be.
Sure.
So yeah, I'm going to take his keys. I don't think I'm not cold or anything, am I? Like I don't need like a jacket or anything.
No.
But he might have a wallet. I'll take his wallet.
Great. Yeah.
For sure.
Okay. What would you like to do there? Are you going to run? Are you going to?
Yeah, I'm going to look around and see if there's anybody around that I should be running from.
Sure.
I'm not really afraid of anybody. Like I have this sort of like weird power. I don't know what it is,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not really afraid of people. I just don't want to get caught. That's my instinct.
Sure.
So, is there anybody around that I should be paying attention to?
No, it doesn't seem to. I mean, and the guy didn't have a car there. So like,
so is he getting picked up?
Was he getting picked up? Was he gonna walk? It's hard to know.
Okay.
Right about that time, you hear howling. Now you've heard this howling before, but it doesn't sound like an animal howl. It's scarier than that, and it's more threatening than that. And you hear yourself hiss like a cat hisses when it's scared when you hear this sound.
Okay. So I'm not interested in being in that direction, so I'm going to go in the complete opposite direction that howl is coming from.
Great.
Just book it.
That's towards the south. It's coming from the north.
Okay, so I'm going to go south.
Okay. So you're just going to run?
Yeah. Get the fuck out.
As you run, you're running through the forest. You're running. Like it's a like wooded area. Have you ever been to the hill country?
Yeah.
Okay. So, you know, it has hills. It's decently wooded. I'm assuming you're going to go off the path. Like you're not going to stay on the road. Is that true?
No.
I don't know.
That's true. Yep.
Okay. I don't want to speak for you.
No, that's okay. You're
so
correct.
as you're running, you're like running, and you're not getting as tired as you feel like you would be. Like you seem to have this like vitality that you is unfamiliar to you. And as you're running, again, you hear that howl coming from behind you. Not like directly behind you, but it seems now that it's moved a little closer, and it may be closer to the cavern that you had been running from. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna stop and take stock of my surroundings and just see. I don't know this area, and I'm trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do and where I'm supposed to go, but I'm just blindly running at this point. So I feel like taking stock of whether that howl is actually moving closer, or if it has stopped, or if it's definitely not something that I want anything to do with. So just sort of take stock of everything and really listen to see if there's a place I can go that's safe, maybe.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Why don't you roll your wits and your, what do you want to do? Survival. Wits and survival.
Okay.
So above a 6 and above is a success.
Okay, so I have a 9 and an 8.
Okay. Sorry, I should have given you the difficulty. 2 was what I was going to say. So you're good. So there seems to be more howling than there was before. When you stop and you think, it's like, I think there was only 1 before. Now it sounds like there may be 2 or 3. they seem to be talking, but they have definitely stopped at the cavern.
Okay.
You think for just a second, maybe the blood drew them to that spot. And as you look, you're kind of like, there seems to be, if you get to like the kind of the crest of a hill, and as you look, you can see a large city further to your south. But it's going to be a hell of a run. And then there's kind of woodlands the rest of the directions around you.
Okay. So I'm going to go toward the city.
Okay.
I mean, it seems like I don't have a whole lot of issues with running, so...
Sure. If you...
Just going to go.
As you check yourself, right, you do have... you do seem to have like a dagger or something like that stuck in one of your boots. And there's also like a pouch on it that you had stuck the wallet in that had some other things in it. And yeah, that's all you got.
Okay. Well, it's good to have, plus I have other things that are weapons on my body.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just going to take off. I'm going to keep the dagger in my boot because I feel like, running with a knife may not be my best thing I've ever done.
Right.
But yeah, I'm just going to run toward the city. Definitely like not blindly. I'm going to be very aware of everything around me as best I can.
Yeah. Why don't you... Let's do stamina.
Okay.
And what do you want? Survival?
That makes sense.
Yeah. You're trying to get a 2.
So I have a 6 and a 7.
Awesome. And you're rolling the 2 sets together, right?
Yes.
However many points you have in stamina, okay.
Yep, that's what I'm doing.
So you seem to be doing fine, right? Running. I mean, you kind of like, you hit a stride. You're like, okay, I got this. Running, you're kind of trying to figure out where you are. You're looking for landmarks. Are you staying off the roads? Or are you still driving? Or
I mean, near enough to the path that I don't get lost, but
sure.
I don't necessarily want to be on the path itself.
Sure.
I don't want to be a target of any kind.
As you start to run, you can weave towards the highway, and you see an occasional sign that gives miles to San Antonio.
Okay. How many miles to San Antonio at this point?
It looks like 15.
Okay. So I'm gonna keep running.
Okay.
I don't really have anywhere to go, so definitely gonna keep running toward the city. It seems like the place I need to be for whatever reason. I don't really know why.
Right. As you are running, suddenly hear something that seems to be running in step with you to your right.
Yeah, I'm looking at whatever it is. I definitely want to make sure I know what it is with me. Maybe not stop. I'll keep going, but
right. So as you're running, you look over and you see another. Is that a human? Is that an animal? It's big. It's really big, and it seems to be running almost in tandem with you.
Is it
off about 10 feet?
Is there any kind of wolfiness to it?
It's got some aspects of that, but it's shaded like, oh, you have night vision. I was gonna say, it's in the dark, you can't see it. You can see it.
I can. I took that as
excellent.
a thing.
So as you look, it looks back at you, and it has these just like glowing silvery eyes. It seems to be a man who has long black dreadlocks, and he seems, like you're running in stride and you're kind of proud of yourself. He seems like he's almost like bored with this particular run.
It's fine, no worries.
And when he makes eye contact with you, he yells, "Come here."
I'm going to carefully approach. I'm not going to.
You're going to slow down, or are you going to?
Maybe just run closer to him.
Like you're going to angle in.
Yeah.
So. Okay. So as you kind of break back into the tree line and you get more like, because this other creature seems to be running like definitely in the tree line.
Mm-hmm.
So as you kind of start to come in, it just like rapid fire, this faster than you could have ever imagined. This creature comes, wraps his arms around you, and throws you to the ground in the woods.
I'm gonna grab my dagger. Out of my boot as quickly as I possibly can. Just have it and put it toward him. And I don't know if it's gonna do any good, but it's something.
So he kind of stands there, and it seems to get like bigger in a way. Like there's something about him that just like got a little bigger, and he's definitely the most intimidating thing you have ever seen. And you hear him go, "Really?" and just slaps the dagger out of your hand and slams you down to the ground.
Okay. It doesn't hurt because I have toughness. So I'm just like, kind of just shocked. Like, what the fuck's happening?
Are you gonna try to fight back?
He's huge.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know that I can. I do have the ability to sort of become more animalistic.
Right. I don't think you would know how to do that yet.
Okay. All right. Gotcha. So
there are things I think that just as like a side note, and this is for everybody, but I think there are things like vampire traits that I think that you have to be taught.
Okay.
And then there are things that I think will happen to you naturally. Like,
gotcha.
You frenzied, so you just triggered your night vision and your other stuff because that part of yourself took over. So maybe you might be able to do the animal.
I think I'm just gonna like hype up my temper. Like,
sure.
What the fuck, man? Like, why did you just throw me to the ground? What is going on? I need answers. Like, I don't know what's going on, and you just threw me to the ground. What the fuck? Like, I need something.
So the creature just kind of pens you, and then you see their eyes flicker to what you had not really noticed before was there's a plate like right here on your armor.
There's just me like, eyes up here, man. Up, eyes up here. But yeah.
And he kind of just like bats you with his hand and is like, is this gonna be a fight?
I don't even know what's going on. Like, I'm not trying to fight you. I'm trying to run to that, whatever that is, whatever that city is up there. San Antonio, I guess. Like, I'm trying to go there, and you stopped me. So I'm not trying to fight you. But you certainly seem to be wanting to fight me. So what are we doing?
So he sits back, and you realize that, like, he wasn't actually as big as he looked. He's actually a very tall, thin, kind of like dreadlocks, like stoner looking hippie dude, and you're not really sure why you thought he was so big.
Yeah.
but he like sits back cross-legged and goes, hey, man, I'm not trying to fight you. It's just that like you're in my territory and we have some particular rules about feeding here. I mean, like the wolves are really close and like you just left blood everywhere. And so like we need to talk before you cause any like really big problems for me.
Okay, so here's my next question is I'm gonna look at the plate. Like, what does the plate say? What
plate says, if found, return to Kai.
To Kai. Okay. And this, who is the person that, what's his name?
He has not introduced himself.
Okay. So I'm going to push myself back a little bit since he's sort of set back. He's not on top of me anymore, right? He's set back. Okay.
He removed himself from you and set Indian style.
Okay, gotcha. So I am going to push myself up from laying down because, yeah, that's a bad idea. So definitely going to sit up. I'm going to crouch. So because I'm still, even though he's backed off, I'm still not sure what is happening, and I am definitely on the defensive here. So I'm going to crouch and just be like, okay, so I'm Sylvie. What's your name?
Oh, I'm sorry, dude. That was like so rude of me. My name's Kai.
That's so I belong to you?
Apparently you're supposed to be returned to me. I don't know what that means.
Great.
I don't know if this is like a sick joke or like I don't know how they would have done it.
Who are we talking about? Who are they?
If they would have. And he seems to like just daze off into like a thought.
Okay. So Kai.
Yeah.
What you said we have to talk. We have to get some ground rules down. What is it that I have to I woke up underground. I don't know what the fuck's going on, and I need to know what is happening. All I know is I'm wearing these new clothes I've never seen before. I certainly didn't buy them because I don't have any money. What is happening? Can you tell me what's happening? Can you tell me where I am? Like something, I need something.
I'm gonna need you to like take it down with your negativity, just like a tiny bit, okay? Because like you could be starting a war, like showing up in my region like this, and so I need to know, like, just like no judgment upon your life choices, but like, are you Sabat? Because like this is a fucking problem if you're Sabat. I mean, like, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have cussed, but like I'm kind of stressed.
You're stressed. I don't know where I am or how I got here, or why I have these claws, or what's happening and why I just ripped a dude to pieces. Like, well, I don't understand what's happening. So,
wait, you don't know? What do you mean you don't know why you have claws?
I don't know what's going on. Yesterday, I was living in a box on the street with my girlfriend, and I didn't look like this. I have no idea what's happening. So I don't know what's going on. What is going on? Why do I look like this? Why do I have these? And can you explain something? Or if you can't, can you take me to somebody who can?
Who's your sire?
What's a sire?
What?
What does that even mean?
Whoa!
Okay, look, I don't know what's going on.
Dude!
Who would be able to tell me? Like, it says to return me to you. What the fuck does that even mean? I don't know what that means.
I don't know, man.
Okay. Kai.
What do you mean? And he stands up and he's like, what do you mean you don't know who your sire is?
Kai, I need you to focus.
Somebody should have trained you. Oh shit.
Kai.
This is bad, dude. This is really bad.
Kai, I need you to focus and take me to somebody who can tell me what the fuck is going on.
Oh, I'm in charge of this area.
You're in charge?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Okay. What we need to do is just
I'm having a bit of a panic attack here because I don't know what the fuck's going on, and you don't seem like you're in charge, but you're in charge, and I'm really confused.
I guess this is technically I think you're a gangrel. I'm gonna guess you're like me.
What's a gangrel?
So, like,
what is that? I'm a person.
I need to think.
I'm Irish. That's what I am. I'm Irish.
Okay. Just a second. Let me just think. Okay. Like, this doesn't have to do with my region, right? Like, if you're a gangrel, then I should call Zara. I'm gonna call Zara.
The fuck is Zara? Who is that?
That's my sister.
Okay, is she also high all the time? Because I need somebody who's a little more coherent.
No,
okay,
she's good. She's good. She doesn't like Zara's on her own spiritual journey, and it's just like she's not ready to just accept
Kai, focus, Kai.
And she doesn't quite understand this relationship that I have with the werewolves. But
what?
It's okay.
With the what? I'm sorry. With the what?
I know it's really strange. Like, not a lot of vampires get along with the werewolves.
I'm sorry.
But,
what?
It's cool.
I'm sorry. Did you say vampires? Because that's just not a thing. Like, why are we talking about? Did I fall asleep? Is this it can't be a dream because I remember tasting blood and you don't taste things in dreams. And
right.
am I dead?
I'm gonna just wait while you figure this out. Go ahead.
Okay, please take me to Zara or get
No.
I
think this is an important moment that we're having here, and I think maybe you should just like sit down and process.
I'm crouching. This is the best I can do for you.
Okay, that's cool. I'm not like, this is your journey. But like, maybe you should.
Where is my girlfriend? Where is she?
I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, I understand that you want this to be a big moment for us, but I'm panicking and you're giving me no answers. So I need you to tell me what am I? What's going on? How did I get here? Why do I look like this? I need something from you, Kai. If you can't take me to Zara, you don't want me, that's fine. Okay.
No.
We'll
go to Zara. Like, it's okay. I understand. Like, not everybody's ready when the moment arrives for them.
What moment? That's the thing. I don't know what you're talking about.
This moment, man.
What moment is this? That's this moment gives me nothing. I need something more than that.
Dude, you died.
But this is Earth though, right? I'm not like in an afterlife.
Right.
Okay, so those are the options. There's Earth and there's an afterlife. That is what. Did everybody get it wrong? I'm confused. Okay, so how did I die? And also, when did I die? And why am I still on Earth? And why do I look like this? And you're talking about vampires, but I can't be a vampire because vampires aren't real.
That's the one.
Well, that's what I just said about 10 things. So can you narrow that down? One of those 10 things. Which one?
Let's put it together, dude. Shall we?
Oh my God. Okay. I need you to explain.
What did you do when you woke up, man?
I was underground and I got the fuck out of the underground because why would I want to be underground? I got out. I somehow crawled out of the ground. Because that was that was what I needed to do.
Right. You're leaving out a key part of that story.
The first thing I did when I woke up is I got out. Like I woke up and I got.
And then what?
After I got out of the ground,
Yeah.
I killed a dude and ate him because I was hungry.
So what
seemed logical at the time.
What might that imply?
That I was hungry and I hadn't eaten for a while. Nothing about this makes sense to me.
Okay. We're gonna call Zara because like I can't help you on this journey if you are not ready.
How could I be ready for something that I don't even understand?
That's valid, dude. That is valid.
Hey, yes, I'm going to need you to take me to her, and she needs to explain to me in small words and in things that make sense.
Sure. Do you have anything on you?
Can you be more specific?
Like your ID?
I
phone?
have
your keys.
I have keys, but they're not mine. They were the guy that I killed.
You're just like giving that information really freely.
Well, I'm very confused, and you seem to know a lot of things. And also, this says I belong to you. So, like, it
just says return.
Fine, but your name is on my chest area.
Sure, right. I don't understand that either. And I try to respect women and their bodies, and like I do not feel like I own you. That is not appropriate for a man to have any power over a woman.
And also
just, like
very gay. So
good. So no problem. It's fine. I'm not interested. I'm trying to tell you I respect
That's great.
you.
I'm glad.
Okay.
Good. I'm happy we've come to that decision. Okay.
So you remember as you're starting to go through it, there was like you're like, oh yeah, there was some things in my bag.
Okay.
That was strapped to your hip.
Okay. So I will go through my bag. Do I have any kind of ID?
You have your ID.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever one you use, which I assume is a fake one.
Yeah.
You have your phone.
Okay. I'm assuming dead at this point. It's probably dead.
It's not.
How is it not dead? Okay. It's fine.
And then the keys.
Okay.
From the place.
All right. So I pull this stuff out and I just say, "This is what I have." And I have his wallet as well.
And the guy's wallet. Okay.
So whatever is in there. I'm assuming there's a little bit of cash.
Okay. All right. I got this. And he swings around like one of those like crocheted like side bags. Yeah.
Okay.
And he like opens it up and he's like digging through, and there's like it's weird things that are in there, like there seems to be like a piece of bark and a vial of something and like some kind of liquid, and then he pulls out his phone. He's like, okay, can you just give me just a second? Just like, don't run, because I can't outrun you.
I'm not gonna run. I'm gonna sit here and have a panic attack while you figure your shit out.
Okay, I know what's going on.
Do you? Because I don't.
Right. Just like in through your nose, out through your mouth.
Okay, so you know how to handle a panic attack, so you know. I can do. Okay.
And then he like walks over, makes a phone call.
Okay.
You're listening to the phone call, or are you trying to sort your shit out?
Yes, I hear it. Yes, I will listen to the phone call. I'm just trying to figure out something.
Sure. He seems to like say that there's some kind of problem. He seems to have a new kindred. He doesn't understand what's going on. No, she's definitely one of us, but like she says she's not a shovelhead, so like I'm not really sure what's going on, and do we need to call for help?
A shovelhead? Like a hammerhead? Shark? Like a shark?
And like he and you can hear like what appears to be like a much more reasonable feminine voice on the other end, but not like you can't make out anything she says. You know what I mean? Like when you can kind of hear,
yeah,
okay, no, yeah, no, okay, but like I shouldn't bring her. Okay, bye. So he like hangs up. Okay, we're gonna go see my sister.
Oh, where is your sister? Where does she live? Or where can we go? Where are we going?
We're gonna go to the city.
Okay.
Feel like a run?
Yeah, I can do that. I've been doing that, and you fucking tackled me. So like, I was trying to run to the city. All right, let's go. Let's do this shit.
He just like takes off running, but he seems to be running at what appears to be like your pace. And you're like booking it right as hard as you can, and he's still got a lot. This fucking guy's a conundrum of things. So as you're running, he tries to talk to you, and you give him the like I'm not talking to you signals, I assume.
Yeah, I'm just running.
Okay, so you run and you run and you run. And eventually you come to kind of a, it's like on the outskirts of town, and there seems to be like, it's kind of like a rundown gas station, right? Mm-hmm. And it's got, but it's like 2 stories. So that's no part, like it's got the shop in the back. Like where you would park a car, like if it was but it seems to be like pretty run down. It's definitely not an operating gas station. Okay. He comes in and he runs, kind of comes up. Okay, we're here. Welcome home. And he knocks on the door. And the shop door opens, and standing there is similarly like hippie looking, but not seemingly much more composed, right? Like also dreadlocks kind of pulled up into the side, like into one of those like beautiful dreadlock knots, like Pearl has. And she's wearing like a soft peach linen dress that's like, with like the Fisher pants and the whole. So she's definitely got the vibe. And her dreads are like dark brown and with white mixed in. But she's, when you take a look at her, you're like, oh yeah, this is this dude's older sister.
Okay.
Right? They definitely like look alike.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Zara.
Hi, I'm Sylvie.
Had a bad
What
day?
is happening? Yeah, it's new for me. I'm confused and I'm lost and I don't know where I am. And your brother's given me nothing as far as answers, and I need answers because I'm having a bit of a panic attack. I'm kind of freaking out here. So I would really love something. Can you tell me what's going on? Why he says I'm dead, but like I can't be dead. I can't be dead because this is Earth, and like there's 2 options, and I'm confused, and I need something. Can you help me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just 1 second, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And she looks over at Kai, and her entire expression changes. She says, make sure this does not start a fight until you understand me. Yeah, I gotta go talk to them, man. Like, they're probably really pissed. You think? Go.
What did I do? I didn't mean to do anything wrong. I'm sorry. I didn't.
Come on in. Okay. Come on in.
Okay. All right. So I walk in.
And Kai kind of stands there in that like, do I, and then just takes off running. Come on in. And so when she walks in, like there's like a shop, but there seems to be like an upper portion of the shop. She walks up like the metal stairs and sits down, and and you know, there's like it's comfortable, right? It's kind of a mini pad. There's no like bathroom or kitchen. There's just kind of like scentsy pots everywhere, smell of patchouli, and you know, like think about what the inside of a really nice travel van looked like, and put the inside of that on the top level of this garage.
Okay.
Right? It's kind of, so it goes up, and then there's a door, and it goes into this part that's above the gas station, and it's all blacked out. But there's just, it's cozy, right? Feels very much like hippie tiny home.
Okay.
So I'm guessing you're confused.
I would say so. Yes. That might be, that's like the base here. I'm up here, and I'm also panicking a little bit because I don't know why. I try not to kill people. It's not, it's a thing that it's not really a thing I do these days. But like I don't know what's going on, and I don't even know what I did or why I did it or what. I'm just really confused. Yeah. Confused
Sylvie?
is the right word. Confused is the correct word to use. Yeah.
Sylvie.
Mm-hmm.
Breathe. Now take a moment and recognize that you don't actually need to do that.
What does that mean?
Do you actually need to breathe?
It's an automatic thing that people do. When did that change?
I don't know, honey. This is very strange. Wait, I understand this is strange for your world. Mm-hmm. This is strange for our world.
This is the same world. We have one world. We live in one world. There's a universe, but like, I think I'm still on Earth. So like,
Kai gave you more information than I think you realize.
Okay, so he said I'm dead.
He could have pulled that punch a little lighter.
That was like the thing that he said. He mentioned werewolves and he mentioned vampires, but those aren't real. Those are just from movies, and like Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Those aren't real. Those are TV shows and movies.
Mm-hmm. Okay. She goes over and gets a hand mirror.
Yeah.
And holds it up for you.
So why are you holding an empty mirror in front of my face? Like, why? It's just a frame. Is that?
Nope. You can see yourself.
Okay.
It's okay. It's a flaw if you're
the assumption was made.
Yes, it's okay. So you look like you.
Okay.
But you have more animal features than you had before. Like, your eyes have narrowed more like a cat. Your brows have done more, right? You've kind of like taken on these other features. You already had noticed your hands, but as you're looking at yourself in the mirror, right? And she hands it to you and then stands behind you and just kind of like kindly, not, but like straightens your hair and then goes, oh, and like pulls this coin off the back of the neck of your armor and hands it to you. The coin has...
This is like shit that happened when I would go to a birthday party as a kid. Where did you get that?
The coin has that symbol on it.
What the fuck is that?
Just the wolf.
What does that mean?
Just take a second and look at yourself in the mirror.
I'm recognizing the fact that I look different.
Okay. What do you look like?
I don't really look as human as I used to, which is weird because I've been human for 26 years and I don't know what's okay.
So she puts the mirror down. So if by chance you can change and you understand that you don't look human, might it be that you are no longer human?
But
here's the thing. Typically when one of us is made, it's a process. It's intimate. We know all the players involved. It's not forced upon anyone. This is... people have to ask permission.
Okay, can we back up just a second? When you said maid and one of us, what is one of us? What does that mean exactly? Can you just give me a word? I need small words because I am not processing anything and my...
Vampire.
I'm sorry. Those aren't real.
Okay.
I mean,
and she just like hisses at you in a way that intimidates the fuck out of you. Her teeth come out. She just like, her features change. She just like and then settles back in.
I'm gonna look around for just like cameras just to see. Maybe I'm in a movie and I didn't know it. But I'm not seeing anything. Okay. So logically.
Sure.
If vampires are real, how has it been this long and I never knew that they existed? I mean, how is that possible?
Well, that's where the war comes in. You see, there's two factions of I don't know how much, this is not small words.
No, there's no small words. Faction I can do though. I'm okay with the word faction and war. Those are words I understand. Maybe not in this context, but I need some just, I just don't understand how I could possibly not. I'm on the street all the time. That's like where I live. And you would think that I would have noticed things like this before. Don't you think? Are there no vampires in New York City? Is that...
Oh, darling.
But I just...
It's okay. It's okay. No, that just means that we're doing well.
Okay.
Here's the thing. And she kind of growls. There are two types of vampires. Those that believe that we should remain hidden and those that think that we shouldn't.
Okay. What type are you?
Part of the ones that believe that we should remain hidden. Although many that are of our particular clan do no longer agree with that.
Okay. And Gangrel.
Clan.
So on the coin there's a wolf. So the howling I heard in the distance, were those other people in our clan? What the fuck did I just do? And can I fix it? I mean, I know I can't bring him back to life, but like, can I do some? How do I fix this? I don't want to get killed. I mean, I've already done that, I guess, but I don't want to get killed forever. I don't know what the word is.
True death is what we call it.
Okay, I don't want that to happen. So how do I not have that happen? Because
so not everything is untrue that you heard. There are werewolves.
okay,
Vampires and werewolves
don't get along.
We aren't friends.
Okay, so those were werewolves that I heard.
Yes.
Okay.
They like Kai.
What do you mean they like Kai? Like they're friendly?
Yes. They work with the city because of Kai.
Okay, that's interesting. Okay.
They have a source of power that's right on the edge of our borders. Kai has agreed to help protect their source of power. They have agreed to help the city when we come under attack from the opposing view.
Okay. So
You waking up and killing someone on the edge of their territory is a problem.
is there any way for us to explain to them that it's not like I did?
That's why I sent Kai. No one can talk to them but him.
Okay. I've been really good about not getting killed or tracked down by people that want me dead, because there's a few people that, like, alive people that want me dead. So I've become really good at that. I'm okay. I'm not okay yet, but I agree that I won't do it again.
You'll try not to?
I'll try not to do it again. To be fair though, I hid the body. I didn't just leave it out in the street. I covered it up.
Did you cover up all the blood?
I don't know. Probably not. Blood's hard to catch. Blood's really difficult.
I'm assuming you just kind of blacked out and went for it.
Yeah, I don't really know what happened. I was really hungry when I woke up.
All right.
I'm sorry.
No,
I didn't mean to fuck up.
Fine.
I didn't know I was fucking up, to be
You're
honest.
not fucking up. I don't think. Although it never occurred to me. You could be an intruder.
What? Yeah. Okay. Back up. I know literally nothing, like less than nothing about what's happening. And the coin, right? Isn't the coin a pretty good indication that I belong with?
I don't know what any of this is.
Well, I certainly don't.
All right. Just I'm gonna go make some calls.
Okay.
Try to get
I'm
your shit
assuming-
together.
I'm assuming this means I can't talk to my girlfriend. Is she dead?
I don't know.
I don't. Okay.
I don't know.
I'll just stay here.
I mean, yeah,
I don't know where else to go. I don't know what to do. I don't know anybody. Everybody I know is alive. And I'm assuming that as of right now, I'm not safe to be around alive people.
This is all very normal. I mean, this response, these are the same,
okay.
These are the same things I said.
Okay.
But
right.
like, I knew it was coming.
Sure. I didn't.
So just, I'm going to make some calls.
Okay.
Would you like to go through your phone?
Yeah, I would like to go through my phone. I'm assuming I have a few missed calls.
You have one missed call.
Okay. Is it Emma?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you've reached Sylvie's backup line. If you found this number, you must really want to talk to me, so I guess go ahead and leave a message, but I don't really check this line anymore. If this is Emma, you know where to find me.
Hey, it's me. I know I probably shouldn't have called, but I got your message. I'll get rid of this phone and clear our tracks, and be safe. I love you.
There's one text message.
Oh, what does it read?
Her text message says, "Hey, where are you? What happened?" And there was a response that came through that said, "It's bad, run."
Oh shit.
You don't remember typing it.
I don't remember much. What was the date on this? Was it last night? The first.
And
And
tonight,
this is
which
the 4th?
yeah, this is the first time you're realizing it's the 4th.
So I've lost 3 days' time. Shit. All right. Well, there's no way for me to get a hold of her. She ditched the phone. I don't even know what to do. Because I know her well enough to know that she would do what I told her to do. We've known each other since we were kids. And if she ditched the phone, it's entirely possible that, I'm assuming she destroyed it instead of just like throwing it away. Can I try just to see? Can I try to call just to see what happens?
Sure. When you go to dial her number, your phone goes boo, boo, boop. In case found, return to Kai.
What? Okay. Okay. I don't know at this point what even to do. I'm completely lost. And I'm assuming I'm not from San Antonio.
Right.
I'm from New York. How the fuck did I get here?
You guys were making your
Traveling.
way. Yeah.
Okay. So okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. That's good at least.
You were in Texas.
Okay.
You're just not sure. You were making your way to the East Coast.
Mhm.
I'd assumed.
Going home.
Not East Coast, West Coast. You're making your way to the West Coast.
The other way. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Am I able to hear any of the calls that Zara's? No. So I'm just gonna look around for anything that might be of interest or information, books, something. Because I don't. Is there anything on the gangrel around? Is there anything on like vampires? Anything?
Make an intelligence and investigation check. Trying to get a 2.
Okay, so I have a 4 and an 8.
So no, you can't buy anything.
Okay. I'm just gonna start pacing.
How did you only have 2 dice?
What?
What is your intelligence?
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I don't. Maybe I screwed up. I didn't know I have 9 dice. I rolled 1 for each. That was not correct.
Okay, so you roll all the dots worth in your. How many dots do you have in intelligence?
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, that makes more sense. I have 3.
Okay, how many dots do you have in investigation?
I have investigation. Why aren't they? I have none.
Okay, so
I rolled
only 3 dice. So normally you do that many dice, whatever the 2 categories are, that many dice.
Okay.
And then I tell you how many successes you need.
Okay.
So that's how many above 6. You're 6 or above.
I see. All right.
Yeah, you need 2.
I have. That's a 7. So I have one success.
So still 1 success. Okay, yeah, you don't find anything. You see like a couple of books that look really, really old, but they seem to be like maybe like a novel or something. There's not really a desk, like, or not that you can tell. There's kind of a stack of papers, but you know for a fact that like if you tried to go through the stack of papers, like, when she gets back in, it'll definitely look shady.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna pace until she gets back.
Sure. So you're kind of pacing around, and Zara comes back in. Okay. I need to rest you. Because if I don't, Steve will, and take you in to the other leaders of the city. Part of what the problem is you've walked into a war zone and you're an unknown entity, and you may have just ruined our alliance with the werewolves.
Oh shit. I don't think sorry cuts it, but yeah.
I don't believe that you're intentionally causing a problem. What I do believe is that whoever made you is.
Okay.
The problem is that when those that are under our belief system, when their child or their vampireling, maybe it would be easier for you to understand, acts out, we punish the maker.
That seems fair.
Then the child, depending
God.
on the behavior. There's no one to take responsibility for you.
We can't figure that out?
Not yet.
Okay. Okay, so you said you have to rest me? What is that? Oh, arrest. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I heard rest, like put me to sleep. Sorry.
I could do that, actually. But I have a sense that that's why you're in this. And she taps your armor. Can you get out of that?
I haven't tried yet. I don't really see any, like,
She starts like helping you.
yeah,
And like you're in it. Like somebody, like when you rip, she like rips up part of the leather and you're like welded in.
That's terrifying. Okay, yeah, no, I don't think I'm getting out of this anytime soon.
Not easily.
No.
That's fucking clever.
Why would I need armor? Like, I
So that nobody can stake you.
Okay, that's fair. I've been walking around in a hoodie for a while now.
This is a good look.
I mean, I'm not mad at it. It's just not what I'm used to.
I mean, it would draw a lot of attention, which is what we're trying to avoid.
Yeah. I'm also Irish, so this is weird that I'm in like Norse Viking getup, but hey, whatever. I'll take it.
Okay. So you have to come with me.
Okay.
I need to handcuff you, put a bag over your head.
This is so not. It's like everything I've tried to avoid in my life.
I'm asking.
I know you are, and I'm not saying no. I'm just, the instinct is there to run away from such things. Yes, the instinct is to run.
Let me explain it this way. Right now, whatever direction you run, the werewolves will find you.
I'm not going to run. But
will kill us pretty much on sight. Nobody likes to admit it. You scary motherfuckers.
Yeah. I think I mean, I'm a little scary. I'm not saying I'm the scariest, but I would be scared of me if I met me. I have claws.
And you should be scared of them.
I believe you. Yeah, no, I'm not going to run. I'm just saying, like, I've spent my entire life on the run, and now I'm like allowing you to arrest me. This is very, very against what I would normally do. So, yeah, to show that I'm not a threat, I will go with you.
You're so hungry.
I'm not going to kill anybody, but I could use a snack.
She goes over to the fridge, opens it up, pulls out a blood bag.
And I just drink it. I'm very confused. I've never done this before, but it seems like the right thing to do.
Do you want to straw? No? Okay, she's good.
I'm good. Fine. I don't have much in the line of etiquette. I've been on the street for a long time, so sorry.
That's fine. Just
all right. I feel better now.
yeah. Okay. Let's go.
Okay.
She takes you out to the car, cuffs you, puts a bag over your head, leads in and goes. Just remember, I know you don't need it. Breathe. And that's all we're in.
Yay. I'm a vampire now. Thank you so much for watching me wake up, our bonus episode for the week. We will be back for our regularly scheduled programming soon. And yeah, stay tuned.
We'll see you at Elysium.
Bye.
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 And see.